Somewhere deep.
Hey, man.
I can't be playing that. That's copyrighted.
It is. But we're fans.
Hopefully for that like brief second that it was active for, I think it'll be all right.
It's free advertisement. It's okay.
I know. Yeah. Anyway, don't get me started.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Well, I'm doing just fine. I think now that I've eaten and drank, I'm feeling better. I had a really long day today, and
I feel you.
Yeah,
it has been a long week.
Yeah, it has been this week. This week has been, and I think it's all because of the whole long weekend business. Everybody,
which everyone's getting off it except me.
Everybody's getting the I need to get everything done before the weekend vibes go in. Yeah. So they feel they need to just push everything in the smallest space possible. Of course, putting pressure on absolutely everybody else. So there's that, and then there's this. I mean, we've had a very productive week, have we not? Of listening to audiobooks and reading manga and all that sort of business. So we've
True, I suppose we have done 2 books in like a week, haven't we?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, almost.
Which was great. It was really good having that sort of happen that quick. I feel like Brandon should do that more often.
He is capable of it. I also agree. Oh, hang on. I forgot. Jack, he was here before we even launched.
The most unreliable, of course.
The Glutonus.
Hello.
I'm gonna see if I can mispronounce it every single time a different way.
You try.
Oh man,
there's only so many different ways you can say that.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
Ice water. Yeah. Ice water.
Oh no. Ice water.
No,
I said spicy water.
Yeah. I was about to say mine's iced water too.
Well, I do actually have some iced water, but that's for later.
Yeah, me too. You gotta keep hydrated, you know. You can't do one without the other. We're getting too old for that.
So a little while ago, I did also do. I know it's not manga or anime related at all, but it's before the opening, so it doesn't count.
It's got to do with pooping.
No, it's to do with Brandon again.
Okay.
I listened to Snapshot, one of his unrelated Cosmere short stories that he released in the Tailored Realities compilated book. And that was also really good. It's significantly shorter than even Edge Dancer is.
Yeah.
Are you frozen, or are you just sassing me? I'm pretty sure our internet is not great again.
Did a pause for a moment. Yeah,
but longer than a moment.
Okay, cool. Look, it's been a couple of months now. No, it's been a month since I Brandoned, and getting back to him.
You Brandon?
I'm like, I kind of like a love-hate relationship with this guy. Like I like the universe. I like the universe he's constructing. I actually have come to the conclusion that I'm like not a huge fan of his writing. as such. Like the universe is cool, the characters are cool. What he's trying to output is really cool. I love all that stuff. But when it comes to like the majority of the language and the way the book's described and it moves along, I don't know. I'm just like, it's a book. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like I will continue to read. But if it wasn't for the audiobooks, I don't think I would touch this. I think I'd fall asleep in the first chapter.
I have only done audiobooks for him because I got into him through Wheel of Time. So he did the last couple, I think I've mentioned previously.
Yeah.
And after literally like 6 or 8 months of listening to audiobooks, I developed a habit. So I was like, shit, I'm out of book now.
But are you?
He did the last couple of books, all right. So I mean, sure, let's go, Brandon. And then everyone was like, "Well, don't do Stormlight Archive first because it's the big one." I'm like, "Fuck you, I'll do what I want."
Yeah. And now here I am listening to the big one, going, everything I see, everything tying together. By God, am I having difficulty remembering who all the characters are? Because he keeps bringing up characters that are like not just a long time ago, but also other books of series, like or an individual. Like Stormbreaker has such a pinnacle component to the entire structure of everything, right? Like there are so many key characters.
You're talking about Stormlight?
No, the solo book with
Edge Dancer.
No, the other one. The one with the sword that talks and the two princesses.
Oh, Warbreaker. Warbreaker. Yes, sorry.
That's the one. Sorry. It had a breaker in it. I knew it had a breaker.
I forgot we did Warbreaker already.
Yeah. And that
you literally went Stormlight and Warbreaker.
Yeah, back to back. And they connect so heavily together that I feel like that's technically book 2 or even book 1.
Warbreaker's a prequel, I guess, if you really
Yeah, well, it is. But it doesn't...
I'm not sure by how many years, but substantial.
Yeah. So it's... I don't know. I'm just like... When I'm listening, I'm just like... Hurry it up a little bit.
Yeah, you kind of really soak with his... until you get to like the end, and then it's just like...
Yeah, that's the annoying part, right?
It's almost like getting into a hot tub.
No, that's hot like instantly.
You sit there and you
that's like getting into a hot tub.
You soak in the hot tub for a minute.
And they heat the hot tub up until you get to a point where you can't sit in it anymore. It's
no. Let me give you the metaphor, okay? It's like sitting in a hot tub. It's all nice and cozy. You just sit there and he's like setting everything up for you, and you get out of the hot tub, and then you run through the snow into the frozen lake.
Okay.
You know how crazy people do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was a good metaphor. I'm a little drunk.
I'm just saying that he saves everything for like the last moment. And you don't need 1,000 pages to do that. You don't need 1,500 pages to do that. Just fucking push along, man. Just get it. I don't need Kaladin walking around touching grass. I really don't need it.
Kaladin needs it.
Yeah, he does. Definitely. Like the guy is a concern. And I feel like that, like he gives Dr. Frankenstein a run for his money as far as most
I
depressing
relate
guy
to
in the
Kaladin
book.
a little too much.
Then you haven't read Frankenstein yet, have you?
Nah, which I'm scared to
Oh,
because you said
he's
I
so
should be nervous.
he's so depressing. Like Kaladin's okay compared to him.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems adjusted mentally compared to Dr. Frankenstein, whom is
Oh
just,
no.
oh wow, does that guy have the depressies? Well,
It's insane
could
that
you
you put that
imagine
like to
being the
16.
guy? Could you imagine being the guy who invented the monster that killed your brother and his
No
fiance?
spoilers.
And
I don't know that much about Frankenstein apart from like
this is
the
the, yeah,
reinterpretation.
like the interpretations don't, like they don't cover how terrifying
Apparently.
the monster actually becomes towards the end. Like at the start, he's like a child and innocent and happy, just interacting with other people, until he finds out that he's not like everyone else and nobody will accept him. So you get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he starts killing people. So, anyway, that's all a side note.
You know what? Now seems like a good as time as any. Thank you for joining us to Brad and Logan have the most random off-topic ramble session for 12 minutes. It
That's
is
not our
episode
most. That wasn't our most
132.
random. Yes. 100. What did you? What did you say?
132. 132. I know.
I can't believe that's 130. That's a lot of hours. We've
At
input a lot of hours into this.
At least 264 hours.
132.
At least.
Yeah.
Because we
At
don't.
least.
We
Because we do have a tendency to go a little bit overboard. Yes. Well, now that we've done our little off-topic conversation, it's time to jump into our actual news.
You know,
you've got that lined up.
Feel like
You've got it. You've got the tabs open. I know you do.
Yeah, most of them. So I forgot that it was April 1st today.
Yeah. Now, how broad is that though? I feel like it's a very American thing. I don't think it's as international as.
Well, Japan does it too. They like appropriating things. Yeah,
I guess
they're big on appropriating things. I mean, they appropriated their
menus. Yeah, they do appropriate a lot. It's their thing.
I feel like appropriating has been kind of majorly stigmatized, but everybody does it.
Yeah, and is it technically China appropriating? Because the vast population of Japan came from China.
And well, yeah, they appropriated a lot of Chinese.
Yeah. Well, no, that's pretty much all of them, right?
Yeah.
Because they killed all the natives.
Most.
Yeah.
Not all, but most.
Quite a lot. Something we've got in common, eh?
Only half of my bloodline. The other half of my bloodline did a lot previously.
Oh yeah, they did some goodies. In the name of the Lord. Oh boy, did they do some goodies. Hey, I can't.
Yeah, we kind of burnt ourselves out. Now we're all about siestas now.
siestas and rice and beer.
You are correct. It did dip into a very sketchy topic. Actually, this is what happens when you both get alcohol. No one, Jack needs to keep
There's
us
not a lot of
on course.
direction. Not a lot of direction. Yeah, April Fools.
So,
You said you got duped. You got duped, didn't you?
yeah, because I don't know the validity of this, but he's hopeful.
Yeah, but I don't think Wit would take it.
Yeah, it's pretty doubtful, isn't it?
Yeah, they got a lot of other stuff on their table. I don't think they need something. They don't need the heat from this. What? Like, why are people so obsessed with this series?
I don't know. I've had a lot of fun with it.
Like, it's okay.
It.
It's okay, but it's had its moment. It may have had 1 or 2 seasons more in it, but I thought it was okay. Yes, I'm sure there's something
every day,
involved.
every year, same date, same news. I'm tired, boss.
Oh man, Green Mile.
I sent it through, and I was like, oh wow, that's insane news. Then I scrolled a little bit more, and then I was like, hang on, there's a lot of oh, it's April 1st.
It is.
And No Game Live post is bullshit.
Though I can't say I've seen a lot of April Fool stuff floating around from, because normally big companies do something, right? Like PlayStation or Nintendo do something, or Coke does something, or Pepsi does something. Like a big company does something that's silly, and I just haven't seen anything this year. It's been pretty low key. Or maybe I don't travel in those circles. Who knows?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh, that's
I'm not I don't really care.
IKEA introducing the meatball lollipop.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, meatball lollipop. I'll be down. I'll give it a go.
That's funny.
It's such a subtle change. Subtle change.
Anyway, so I also, there was a little bit of controversy to do with censorship. Now, this is actually the Blue Lock manga physical in Malaysia, of all places. And it was censored due to religious reasons, because you can't have a belly button anymore.
What?
The titties I can understand, but the belly button erasure I will not stand for.
It's kind of weird. But it's a culture thing. We got to understand.
No, it's a religion thing.
Yeah. But the religion's culture, right? It's a part of. So look, anyway, it's neither here nor there. Like a belly button's not a big deal. Really? Like it's not a thing to make a big. It's not a thing to make a big hoo-ha about. Like they erase like a tiny bit of. Like it doesn't make a difference to the image.
Actually, they got rid of her abs too.
At all.
That's weird.
Yeah. Well, they just did the whole thing. They're just like, get rid of it all. It's okay to have the cleavage and all the other stuff, but not a belly button. Ooh, don't be showing one of those.
No, they got rid of the cleavage too.
This is very similar to the white blood in China. right?
Yeah, that censorship's funny though because it looks like cum.
It's hilarious. I've seen so many great videos from it. It's very good.
And this
Well, yeah,
kind of
who cares? Countries are going to be countries. Things are going to be different.
yeah. Using this as a weird little segue. Hang on. How do I do this on PC?
I get it.
There it
It's
is.
subtle censorship.
The other side of things that I wanted to talk about was the people online talking out their ass about the new One Piece heroines. Also, everyone says heroines weird online. It might be an American thing, but I swear they've never heard the word said before, and they're saying it weird, and it's bothering me.
How are they saying it?
Heroines.
Heroines? Like they've never seen the word
Heroines.
heroines before?
I guess not.
Is this like that video of the Chainsaw Man thing you sent me? That could be a similar scenario where they've just never seen the word before and they assume it's like a Japanese word, so they're pronouncing it funny.
Oh, I forgot about the way he was pronouncing everything. That killed me.
Yeah.
Everything else, that was fine. The way he was pronouncing the names killed me.
It's hilarious. That
Genjai? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Even in English, that wouldn't be how you'd pronounce it. Like, you stupid. Sorry, that was really mean.
Yeah. No, it was all intentional.
Yeah, probably.
I get they've never seen the word before. Like you would see a lot of Americans would just look at that word and go heroines, which is gross and weird and they shouldn't do it. But who cares? Like the animation on this thing's looking awesome. And
the thing that I want to call out
is
that everyone's being all like, oh, it's so refreshing to see One Piece women without Oda's awful proportions. Or it's really nice to see Nami and Robin with realistic body standards. But I'm sorry. Hold on. Uno memento.
That's not realistic. I'm sorry.
I
think the world has declined into bodies with body standards.
Deco. Where is it? Oh, hey, it's Golden Boy.
It's Golden Boy. Why are you flipping backwards and forwards? What are you doing? Take on.
I'm trying to find the other post. Hold on. Whee!
Hey, Katsuka. Still flying along, doing their thing.
That didn't. Oh, there we go. How are you going to stand there and tell me that is realistic for body proportions? She's 90% leg.
And she's got yaoi hands.
Yeah. Like, that's almost clamp proportions.
It is. Like, who's the studio doing it?
Is it not? No, the news.
That's right. I could probably find out for you quicker than looking on freaking X.
Like, don't get me wrong, I really like the designs that they've done. But and even if you don't like Oda's proportion, it's fucking anime. No one has proper proportions. Have you seen Frankie? Like, what are you talking about?
It's nothing really.
It's such a weird hill to die on.
It is kind of bizarre that people are even really bringing it up. It's anime.
Yeah,
Look at their
it's not
eyes.
meant to be realistic.
There's no proportion there.
What the fuck you talking about? Jack's right. Americans haven't seen a lot of words.
That's wit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they this is gonna be fantastic. Wit do magic with other people's properties. They should not do their own original stuff. They struggle there. But when they pick up someone else's properties or previous materials, they do absolute magic. And this is going to be a gorgeous piece of animation, regardless of what people say. Who cares? Who cares what 10 people say on the internet? They can go eat shit.
It's just weird. Such a
That's
weird
stupid.
hill to die on.
Well, let them die.
I
hope they die.
So I don't know if he's the art. Hang on, was he the art director? He's the character designer. He also worked on Flip Flappers, Devilman Crybaby, Your Lie in April, Princess Principal.
Everything you've said is absolutely gorgeous.
Takopi's Original Sin as a key animator.
Who is this guy? This guy is like, what the hell? Oh, Ume Masumane. It's Darling French key animator. Holy shit, this guy is top level. What the hell?
Sailor Moon Crystal.
Oh, which was absolutely stunning.
Never got around to watching Flip Flappers.
So this guy is from... He's worked in a whole bunch of different studios.
I could have literally just seen here. Character design and chief animation director. Your Color, Hike Monogatari, Stand By Me, Doraemon 2, The New Dinosaur, Ride Your Wave, Flip Flappers, Attack on Titan, The Final Season, Part 2, OP. Yeah, he's done a lot of work that a lot of people would be familiar with.
He did work on Monogatari?
Yeah. One of them.
This guy is
so
peak.
This guy, not this guy, but the One Piece heroines is light novel adaptation. Does have its own manga. It's just a bunch of short stories set in the universe, solely around Nami, Robin, Rona, and Vivi, I think.
They are
basically like the three main girls from the Straw Hat. Well, the girls from the Straw Hat crew, and like one of the most popular girl in the other bits. Just
Okay, I'm down to watch this if he's on board to animate, because it's going to be a gorgeous watch.
Delete. Yeah. You want to talk about this?
Okay. What is this? Please tell me what this is. Is this a PV?
It's Tower Dungeon.
Yeah, but is it a PV or is it an announcement?
Hang on.
Because it says PV right there. I got my hopes up real high.
So did I, actually.
Man, I've been screaming about this freaking series for so long. It's so good. As much as this animation's nice, it actually does absolutely no justice to the manga. The manga is so beautiful to read.
Oh. I think it's literally just a PV for the 6th volume.
Okay, cool. Everybody should go out and buy Volume 1, which is currently available in Australia. I think Volume 2 is out now as well. And number 3 is on pre-order. I think I might be wrong, but I do have Volume 1 at home here, and I absolutely
I haven't went to the bookshop for a while.
Absolutely adore this series, but I'm a little biased because the mangaka behind it is one of my favorite mangakas from over the years, who is the guy who's behind Blame and the Knights of Sidonia and a whole bunch of other stuff. He's constructed some very, very interesting worlds. And this dip into fantasy, like this is the first time he's dipped into fantasy. Before he's always been sci-fi, but he's taken a lot of that expanse that he's done with sci-fi, which is very broad and very open and really large in scale. And he's done the same thing here, made the people look really small compared to the landscape of what's happening. And even though you get a lot of interaction with the characters, character growth, and you get the whole hero's journey thing happening, while that's happening, there's a lot of internal political conflict happening as well while they're doing the dungeon crawling component. So there's two things happening at the same time. And the monsters are not simple, and they're not nice. they're bad. They're bad. They've got this really cool concept behind dragons and dragonkin and the powers that they have and the abilities that they can use to control environments and the creatures inside those environments. It's amazingly complex, but also very easy to read at the same time.
Oh, I think I lost him. You there?
I'm here.
I don't know if it's you, or it might just be like
I can
connection
see
to you.
I can see you, but you can't see me.
I mean, you're fine now.
Oh, okay, cool. I was just saying how cool this series is.
I asked Jack earlier, and he said that you were fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's me. You're fine. Yeah, it's me.
It's not me, it's you.
I just assume it's you because you're freezing on my end.
Yeah, but it's just your whole connection shutting down.
Yeah,
I feel
which
like
is weird because.
Yeah, whatever. I feel like everybody should be reading this, and I think it should be more popular than it is. And I would also really love to see his previous series animated as well, which was very intriguing. Like he's had a lot of material animated over the years, and a lot of it all seems to be 3D animated. And when I saw this, I'm just like, oh, thank God someone's actually put pencil to paper or stylus to screen, whatever, and done a proper hand animation work of his work. But clearly it's just a PV. It's a shame because he's got this really
I got excited,
expansive visual work, but his style is very simple, so it's easy to apply to a 3D element. So instead of animating it by hand, which would be quite complex because he uses very interesting angles and perspectives and the likes of, so it's not your average manga series as far as visuals go. Often you will have the characters quite small compared to the size of the rooms they're in and stuff like that. It's quite different. I don't know. I would really love if considering their work with Delicious in Dungeon, I would like to see Trigger take this up. Because it's got a little bit of goof to the nature of it. And there's quite a few characters in it that give you a sense of fun and ridiculousness to the whole serious nature of what's happening. So I feel like their tone suits it really well. But man, it would take them years, because if they actually went full force into Tower Dungeon, it would take them years to accomplish what's happening there. It would be stunning. It would be one of the most amazing animes ever created, but I don't know. I think it would maybe Shaft would be a good choice as well.
Shaft.
Yeah.
On not that Shaft.
No, a lot of people don't talk about Shaft.
No.
You're a little bit a little bit
Shaft.
less known. Not the Shaft you're thinking. Shaft, the studio behind Monogatari, and they also did Puella Magic Madoka and a few others. They've got a very, very detailed animation ability. They also are the studio behind the newer OVA Virgin Punk, which we just can't get our hands on here, which is a real pain. They're about to drop the Blu-ray for that over in Japan, and they did a North American release. It was a very, very narrow release because it was a 45-minute movie. So it was like a short film of sorts. But I would love to see it. Love to see it. I'm a huge fan of the director, who's the guy who's responsible for Kite and a few other series. His animation direction for action is 0 to none. Like it like nobody else does action like this guy does. Honestly, I don't care who you want to protect or say is the best for action. Like things like Cowboy Bebop and stuff, it's kind of cool. But if you compare them to Kite or Mezzo Forte or any of those, the action just lacks. It's like comparing like freaking Dirty Harry to the Matrix. It's so vastly different in functionality. You look like you've found something.
I just got wild news. Screw it. I'll just talk about this one here because it's right here. So Super Psychic Policeman Chojo has got a weird thing coming out.
What was that?
Yeah, you saw.
It's like a live action thing.
It's live action.
I love it.
It's like Super Sentai.
Yeah. It's weird and I like it.
It's really weird. It's coming out. Wait, what? That's it. No, this has got to be an April Fool's thing.
Maybe, or it could be just a YouTube thing.
Did you see the year that it's coming out?
Someone's put an extra 0 in. I love it.
That's also February 13th, 226.
Yep. I love it. I love it. But it was I hope they get look at the response to that. People, I reckon, would be hyped for something so stupid.
That's wild.
We have too much serious stuff, and we have too much focus on sharpness and hyper quality in the minute of detail. Something goofy and stupid. Like, give me something like that recorded on a handycam, like real low res. Just being stupid.
I love that he's just
I
like
am down.
way off in the distance. Anyway, yeah, like he's just way out there.
That is classic Super Sentai stuff. Like where they're fighting way off in the distance. It's very reminiscent of like 70s kung fu films. Very similar. Yeah, Jack. Not your shaft, but maybe someone
I was
else.
gonna say do the little joke for him, but I didn't. I need to remember to keep an eye on the fucking comment section.
It's fun. Like, it's fun going
Far
through
too
all
drunk
this stuff
for this.
and seeing all the fun stuff people are doing. But at the same time, I know a lot of these April Fool jokes keep happening, but just like Silverstone experience. So I don't know if you know Silverstone, the PC case manufacturer.
Sure.
They did an April Fool's joke a couple of years back where they're like, we're going to release 90, like an 80s retro beige case that you would have seen from like mid 90s with the floppy drives and all that sort of stuff. And everybody was commenting like, how do I get this? Yeah. They're like, where do I get this? How do I get it? They ended up having to make it because they had such a big response. You can now buy those with the mock floppy drive functions on them as well. They look really cool.
That's pretty cool.
Very reminiscent. But I don't need one because I've got one in my shed here.
So I think that's kind of like a promotion for the actual anime, which is coming out in October.
This had a relatively short run, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. What the hell? Was it that popular?
I don't know.
I guess. Whatever. Sounds like fun. Let's do it. One season, start to end, a lot of fun. Let's do it. More OVAs, more short stuff needs to happen. I need to not have all these long running materials happening.
Shut your whole mouth.
Yeah, shut up.
Season 2 in July.
Nice. Give it to me. So beautifully animated. I love it. It suits everything. Like everything works in this series.
Man, I'm stereotypical drunk. I've even got hiccups.
Nice. You don't have the flash.
The 18th manga Taisho. Oh no, I do a little bit. You're just not here to see him. Actually, I had sake with Jack the other night, and my cheeks got really red and really warm.
Oh, maybe
it was really cute.
Yeah, I wish I was there.
Yeah, we were out on a dinner date. One of my other friends invited herself and was like, this is meant to be a gay night with me and Jack. How dare you invite yourself along?
Let bros have their bro time.
That was good. I hadn't seen her in a while either.
Nice.
She's also my boss at the bookshop, so.
Right. Home at the Horizon. Strikeout pitch, Itchy the Witch, Mice and the Man-Eating Apartment, which is still going, yeah? Still happily plodding along.
Chugging along. So, man, I don't know what some of these are. So in first place, we got Hanara Uhara. That one.
Give me. I was gonna translate it for you with really terrible translation.
Hanara Ura.
Honara.
Danmitsu, the Devils in the Lunch Deals. Home at the Horizon, which was the one that I just showed before. Someone who was once my friend. Kaibo Suru.
Kaiju.
Fuji on the roadside. Strikeout pitch.
Yeah. Dude's got a head coming out of his
Riot.
chest.
What?
Ichi.
Yeah. Ichiduich came in at number 10. And Maison. Oh, they didn't have a picture for Maison. Maison and the Man-Eating Department came in at number 11. And My Sister Knows came in at number 12.
Okay.
So that's cool.
That's cool. Did you see the drop for the top 10 t-shirt purchases today? No?
So for me, you cut out and all I heard was, did you see today?
Today they dropped the top 10 t-shirt orders.
Oh yeah, I've got that up. Well,
that's on there. That's on the
gonna
list.
bring it
Sorry.
up.
Cool. I'm glad.
No, that's fine. You reminded me because it popped up. Sick. There it is. Neat. I've got it up now.
Yeah, you did.
This came out fucking 10 years ago. What the fuck?
10 years? What, the anime or the manga?
Yeah, it's now the manga. It does check out. That is when I was reading it.
That sounds about right.
They're revealing a major project to commemorate the 10th anniversary next week, and I like the first because that would be great.
It would be nice, and I think it deserves it.
Everyone's like, please, season 2 remake. That was a dog shit way to wrap up the series. How dare they?
Yeah.
They just don't do a season 2 at that point.
How long was the series?
I reckon you could easily wrap it up in 4 seasons.
Yeah, so why did it wrap up in 2?
I don't know.
Like season 1 was super popular.
Yeah.
So why did
I think they were scared about the tone shift.
Season 2 shat the bed and
hard.
Yeah. And ended up painful. Like the people who are going to watch it are the fans, right? So why not just pander to the fans? Speaking of pandering to the fans,
we have a release month. We're looking at October with a new key visual, and oh man, I kept this one in my pocket. I've known about this since this morning. I was like, I'm not fucking telling them.
Give it to me.
I'm so fucking hyped, man.
I feel like this series is just gonna blow up, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, have you watched that new series?" We're like, "Yeah, like 20 years ago."
Admittedly, it was only like 6 years ago for me, but still. I think it was like around COVID that I read it. I don't know.
Was it?
I don't remember.
I read it on the high seas when things were coming out. And I remember after reading the series, the first thing after reading it I typed into the search engine was Siren Anime.
And you got Bupkis.
And I got nothing but forums going, why isn't there an anime for this? What's going on? Why did it get cancelled? What? It's just like a whole bunch of whys as to what's going on here.
I'm as much as I shit about this timeline, I'm happy about this timeline now.
Yeah, okay.
We got Siren, baby.
We got Siren. And look, we've been... How long have we been?
I swear to God, if they shit the bed with
132 episodes. For 132 episodes, we've been talking about at Siren Anime, and we were always like, "Yeah, this is never gonna fucking happen." And then as soon as
We
they
manifested it.
well, as soon as they announced all these old series getting animated, we're like, one of the number ones has got to be Siren. It's got to be because it's one of the number one shorter series that people want animes for.
It's like it's like close, just under 150 chapters, right?
Yeah, like it's a solid, 2 seasons of something.
I kind of really hope that they extrapolate the ending a little bit.
I feel like we're probably gonna depends on how popular the first season is.
100%.
So if the first season is really popular, we could get 6 seasons out of this thing. Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
And what would be great is getting the mangaka in to help push out the end a little bit to give us something different.
July for season 2 of Elusive Samurai, which has concluded now. April for Dandelion. That's Gintama's new thing.
Oh, I saw the video for that. It looked really funny. Gintama's always been a very. Have you seen much Gintama?
No, but I want to.
It's so fucking stupid, and it's stupid in the best possible way. It's satire done right. It's like the first 2 scary movies. It's just it just works, and he does such a good job in making the whole, not just the satire of knocking everything else off, but making the world that he's creating tactile and visible. Like he's making an original series, and it just so happens that he has influence from so many other things that he just injects that into this original series. So it's satire done right, is what it is. Because it's all nods. It's not just straight off rip-offs. It's all nod to.
So the next one, it isn't till spring 2027, but
God damn it! Why are you holding this shit off to me? When did they announce this shit? Come on, man.
Literally 29th actually, so it was a couple of days ago.
Oh, this is gonna go bangers. Everybody's gonna love this series so hard.
So it's just a little PV.
Over the next 2 years, all we're gonna hear about is Marriage Toxin and Kindergarten Wars. Honestly.
Yeah.
I love this series so much.
I'm so
glad. I'm so glad that this is happening.
This is nice PV as well.
Oh, studio? Have we got a studio announcement?
I think that's what it said there, Felix Film.
Yes, it says Felix Film. Give me the juice. Okay, it's an apartment building. Got it. What do we got?
They've been around for a while. Actually, I think we've talked about this before. Because I remember seeing MF Ghost and being like, yeah, motherfucking Ghost.
Holy shit, they have been around for a little while.
I don't recognize anything really.
Don't fuck this up. This is like such an amazing opportunity for this company.
None of them really stand out to me.
Nothing I'm familiar with. MF Ghost is in like 13. Is in the 3rd season though. Pretty sure that's just out now. Like this current season that's running. Just get some good animators on there, man. There's so much action. I hope they're prepared for the volume of action that's involved in this series. Unlike, you know, how they screwed over Sakamoto a little bit in that first season because they were not prepared.
I still think it was fine.
It was fine. It just it lacked. It just lacked a little bit. Like the characters and the comedy was there, but you and I know better. Shit's gonna get real quick.
Harukaze Mound, Volume 4. That will be its final volume as well, I believe.
Nice color page, though.
There's a nice cover. Is it Mage Next Door? Yeah, Mage Next Door. So there's the newbies are starting their first volumes. We've also got Hero Girl and Demon Lord Call It Quits.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
sort of on and off about that series. Like it's fun. I think it's going to translate into anime better than it will manga for some reason.
Dan 23.
Wow, 23. Holy shit.
How cool is that?
And then 17 over here.
Yeah. So that was Dan Spy Family. This is Marriage Toxin. Volume 17 as well.
Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't know Marriage Toxin all that well, but with the anime coming out very soon, I feel like the entire world's about to find out about it.
I don't know this guy. Really need to catch up on this series.
Dude, when was the last time I swear you haven't read for like a whole year.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
If not more. It's been a long time since you read, and things have changed. And the dynamics and the introduction of new characters and the level of detail that goes into each character is amazing.
No, stop. There you go. I like how he's covered in Band-Aids.
Yeah. You get such weird, eccentric characters happening.
The kids put him on there, right? And he just lets it happen?
Sorry?
Did the kids put him on him and he just lets it happen? That's my headcanon. I really hope that's true.
No, chances are he has nothing to do with the kindergarten. He just likes shooting rockets at people.
Yeah, maybe.
It's actually been a couple of minutes since I've read it as well. I think I haven't read it for a few months.
We've got Red Cat Ramen with volume 14. It's a really nice cover as well.
Still buzzing along.
We saw this one last week at Centuria. Yeah. Shiba Inu Rooms.
Is that still running?
Lunatic Terrapop. War on the Adults.
Yes.
Actually, if anyone's saying anything, I can't see it at the moment. What this?
Monochrome Days.
Oh, yeah, it is. And then the next one, I believe, is the final. Oh, it says it right there.
Yeah.
The final cover volume for Ryota ganked his brother.
Oh, is it a proper conclusion or is it?
Yeah. There's a short little run thriller series which I really enjoyed. I hope it gets an anime. Easily one season.
Nice.
And paced well enough, it'd be chef's kiss.
Are we expecting maybe it could be a Takopi style 6-episode miniseries?
13 episodes should be perfect for it. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
This is Home at the Horizon, Volume 3. we saw.
I feel like
volume
all
one
of
before.
these studios should just listen to us and just go,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
they said 13 episodes. We should do 13 episodes.
We know what we're talking about. We've been consuming it for long enough.
I feel like we have a pretty good understanding of how long things should go for. What do we?
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
biased.
What's going on? Well, maybe. Yeah, I feel like Red Hood should get about 3 seasons, right?
Darkest Corners of the Heart, Eunuch of Empire, Remember, The Last
Nice.
Night.
Yeah, give me. Like I feel like this would also make a great 13 episode job. This one.
I think this would be. I think this is not the last volume. Really feel like it was 4-volume length, like about the same as Ryota. I could be wrong about that though.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure how many chapters it was.
Well, it's finished.
That feels like a last volume, right?
Is it still going or is it finished?
No, it finished.
Yeah.
These are just the volume covers for the ones that are releasing.
Yeah. Okay, last volume.
It feels. I mean, I don't know if it is, but it definitely looks like it is. It's got everyone on there. It feels very finality to it. There we go. Got it. Bloodwing Hunter.
It feels very finality.
Shut up. Richard.
I'll be honest, I haven't read for a minute.
It's really good. I'm enjoying it.
I really loved what I read of it when I was reading it, and it's a really good series, and I hope to consume it when it's animated.
Life Man.
I haven't read any Life Man. The Shaking Right
Trembling
Hand.
Right Hand.
This is
The Steady Left Hand.
This is peak tension. I can't wait to see a live action of this.
Have you read the latest chapter?
I started. I didn't actually finish.
I was fucking right. Unless they do another next chapter, lol, it wasn't actually this dude. I was fucking right. Alice, which is just the one that they use for Jump. So
yeah, I read the first 5 or 6 chapters. So basically, this tongue of it. It's weird. It's fucking weird, man. And I'm not 100. It's got Haruha vibes. Where weird shit happens. And the art's weird. Everything's weird. The whole thing's weird. And worth consuming because it's weird.
Kawaii Sugi. Also known as Too Cute Crisis.
Okay. This is an SQ. We don't get that.
Yeah.
You got to go to the next one up. It just sounded like a fucking smoke alarm.
Akane Banache. Oh, that's neat.
Front page. And some colors.
More. She's
looking older.
Did they do a time skip, maybe?
Well, no, that's her dad over there, isn't it?
Could be.
And that weird, creepy kid in the orange jacket just looks funky.
I don't know who that is.
Hmm.
That's someone Hurts.
Hurts. Ooh.
What is you?
Oh, give me
All right.
what's going on here?
One
It's
moment.
a crazy, weird looking cover. Tell me before I transcribe it with terrible AI.
I think that's one. I think that's a one shot
That we didn't
that
get.
we didn't get. Yeah, I reckon it's a 47-page one shot.
Freaking! I hate it when they do this. We are not included. Sucks. Got a good one.
It's called
week.
L Rock.
L Rock's something. Sorry,
L Rock.
L Rock record.
Kucher?
L Rock's record book.
Yeah, it's probably what that translates to.
According to the Google.
Thank you, Robot Overlord. Underdoctor, are you keeping up with that at all?
No.
It's weirdly giving Sakamoto vibes, but less action, more drama.
But then I don't want to know. Okay. The good, like, I get it. There's a lot more.
We're swinging back into the action side of it.
It's more investigation kind of level of shenanigans as opposed to action.
Did you read the up to the Chinese dude that was trying to kill his daughter and take her heart?
Yeah, actually, I did. I did get that.
He's resurfaced. He's not doing good, and he's basically using all of his remaining money to hire an assassin to kill the Underdoctor. That's where we're at the moment.
Right. So that's cool for like 30 seconds. And then they'll get on to the next guy.
Well, it's funny, and I'll tell you why in a second because I'm about to bring it up.
What chapter are they on?
10.
Yeah. Okay, I can see why they dropped some action in there. It's a good move to drop action into volume 2 to push people forwards to buy, essentially. Ugh, yuck. I hate feeling like stop thinking like a editor / consumerist.
I understand what you're saying, but it also does fit.
Yeah.
Hang on. Yeah. That is Jack talking about Underdoctor.
Yeah. Look, I feel like Underdoctor did character really, really well. There was a lot of really interesting character development through the story, and I think it's the main focus for the story. But I don't know where it's like. I can't see the direction of where the series is heading.
Yeah. Well,
where's the One Piece?
Huh?
I said, where's the One Piece?
Stop being impatient. It's the One Piece is the friends we meet along the way.
No, but there's not even a distinction that the One Piece is there to obtain. There's no.
I mean, it wasn't for Sakamoto really either.
Yeah, Sakamoto always had peace. Sakamoto was all about having simple life. His One Piece is sitting at home with his family without
Anyway,
assassins coming to kill him.
the whole reason I brought it up is because he's eating an apple.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Why are you eating an apple?
You get it?
What?
What do they say about apples, Logan?
Well, I don't think it's going to work this time around.
Why?
Because the doctor's going to turn up regardless.
Dude climbs a 44-story elevator shaft and opens it with his hands.
Okay, I'm cool. I'm down with that.
It's badass. He gets shot at a whole bunch and just kind of catches the bullets, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
I would have been happier if he just took the bullets and went, whatever.
The last little story that they did for him was a patient in his past that he managed to successfully operate on that like violently died after the operation, and then he has an opportunity to save someone else that's suffering from the same illness, kind of learning from his mistakes. What's Jack saying here? So looking at it as more like a show, like House of Sherlock Holmes, medical case or crime. It's currently sort of filler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is the start. Look, I'm being judgmental, but normally when a shonen starts, they're laying down the end goal, like in the first few chapters. Like you get that information like ASAP. You know,
yeah,
I'm avenging
especially
my
nowadays.
father. I'm you know, doing this thing, or I'm doing that thing, or I've got some goal that's happening.
I'm gonna be a Hokage.
Yeah, whereas Underdog's just like, what's the next job? Which is cool. It's fine. I don't have anything against it. I'm just like, where's the direction heading? Because that's what everybody who's reading it is going to be asking. They're going to be like, am I reading this because there's an end goal here? Or am I reading this because I like the characters? Where's the
just
direction?
Enjoy the ride and listen to the music?
No. People want to solve the problem, you know. They want to see the ending before the ending happens. That's where it all happens. And
they want a promise made.
I think when we talk about the one shots later, we'll be able to have a good old conversation about this, because one of the one shots really made an impact with both of us. So, what's next?
So good.
sweep it across.
New Age Exorcist is like what, friggin' 1.6 million copies in circulation.
Nice, of course. It's got the titties in the
Kani Banashi 3.5 million.
It's got the intellect.
This one, the movie has been out for 45 days in Japan so far.
Squeeze more out of it. Surely we can squeeze more out.
Over 1 million admissions.
Yeah. Like, was the creator actually involved with this?
Yes? No? Maybe? I don't
know. I feel like he's the guy who's just like, I'd take the paycheck. I'm cool with it.
1.5 billion yen, I think that is.
Yeah.
I
think this is one of those. Sorry, it's one of those series that's going to hit really hard over here soon, because of how it relates back to all the other series previously, the comedy doesn't kick in overseas for a lot longer. So watching it now from the very beginning, we would probably enjoy it a lot more as opposed to when it was first released, because we didn't have that week-to-week access that they have over in Japan. So maybe it will become more popular over here.
Reze movie has hit 10.8. Yeah, 10.81 billion yen.
Nice.
It's been in theaters for 192 days.
I got to ask you a question. What do you think they're going to use that money for? What do you think that Mappa's going to use all that
probably to pay
wonderful
their
money
CEOs,
for?
certainly not their animators.
No, actually, they have.
I actually saw something. Yeah. Okay, you're about to bring up the thing that I saw?
Yeah. They've done a press release and said that they are going to be investing all the money that have made from the Reze movie, specifically, back into the studio to be paying animators and new equipment
into drugs
and better environments and better drugs to keep them animating faster. Because we all know that, drugs make animators go faster. But it's good to see that they're taking a step forward.
They're like, fine, we'll pay out.
Wow. Look, Mappa's been one of those studios that's sort of been on and off the good list, bad list. They're like, oh, we did some bad stuff, sorry. And then it's like, oh, we did some good stuff. And then it's, oh, we did some bad stuff. And hopefully this is like a lead into something that's a little bit more functional for the larger studio that it is, because it's got to have been growing exponentially, because they're producing a very large amount of material at the moment, or always have been for the past 3 years. So it's going to be interesting to know whether people are going to be ditching Mappa because of their work conditions or heading towards it because of its work conditions. We'll see in the future. Or maybe they'll have a massive fall from grace like Madhouse or so many other studios have over the years. Let's hope not.
Maybe. Shueisha will be publishing a new Atsushi Nakayama Artworks The Giga, which is a digital art book, in April 10th. The art book will include multiple illustration works from the artist, including works not published by Shueisha and music collaborations.
It's just an art book for mangaka. Yeah. Just a digital art book. So they're not even going to release the printed version. Sucks.
Yeah. All right, you ready to be sad? So Day the Dan by Tatsuyuki Nobu will be entering a 1-month break starting today at Shonen Jump. Series will commence with chapter 231 on May 5th.
You know what? I'm not sad. Haha, take that.
But that's a joke, because it has been corrected that he will not be entering any breaks. The series will be publishing chapter on April 7th. The editor of the series has clarified that the editor note from Jump Plus is incorrect. April Fools!
I'm still not upset. Haha. Actually, I feel like he should take a break. I feel like he should take a month break. Simply because So there's two reasons I'd like him to take a break. Is one, dude's been working nonstop for too long.
Yeah. Oh, he's had
And
a
if
couple of years
anybody's like,
now.
"Oh, well, Oda's been doing it nonstop," wait, dude, look at the quality of freaking art between the two. It's completely different.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
But also Oda's gone to the hospital quite a few times.
Yeah, there's that too. I feel like Yukinobu could do with a month off for just R&R, chill out, and also just to solidify where this story is heading
Mm.
and what's going forward. Because we've had like a solid, I'm gonna say 4 to 5 months of what the fuck is going on.
It's also been inconsistent breaks as well.
Yeah, like it was not just that, but the inconsistent breaks in the story,
Mm.
like the jumping from character to scenario as to what's happening.
Hello, child.
No,
Damn it! I had a 1 in 3 chance.
the wife has purchased herself some cinnamon roll pajamas. Not the
Oh, dude.
baked good, but the
Oh.
the character cinnamon roll.
Oh, I don't know what that is. I thought you were saying that she was a
It's
tasty
it's
cinnamon roll.
a Hello Kitty thing.
Oh, that cinnamon roll, right?
Mm. Yeah, that one. But getting back to Yukinobu, I think it needs some more direction. Man, he seems a little bit lost at the moment.
I think he knows what he's doing.
I'm sure he does, and I'm sure it'll make sense in the end. But it's taking a fucking long time to get there.
I'm
Longer
not
than usual.
as much as I really just want them to fucking climb up. Wait, not no, they're children. As much as I want Momo and Urkarun to get together,
Wait, how
uh,
old are they?
they're still children.
Yeah, but they're like 17, right? 16,
I think
17?
they're like 16, 17, maybe.
If they were in Australia, they'd be bumping uglies like crazy.
Logan.
What? True.
But I'm kind of enjoying the little subplot that's going on at the moment, because even from introduction, Ira and Gigi have always made it very clear that they like Okaroon and Momo
Yeah,
respectively.
they're counterparts. But look, man,
It's
I
not
don't
going to
know.
happen, but I'm
I don't.
enjoying the drama at the moment.
I think it feels weird because I feel like Gigi would feel uncomfortable about taking advantage of a scenario where she's lost her memory. Like as a character,
Yeah.
I feel like he would have trouble with that.
I feel like also not only
On the
that, but
other side,
him and Okaroon are super bros.
yeah, exactly right. So it just feels kind of wrong. On the Okarin side of things, though, I feel like that's kind of in alignment. She don't give a shit. She'd
Oh
happily
yeah.
take him, regardless of whether Momo's having memory issues or not. She will take whatever advantage she can.
She
But
needs it.
yeah, Okarin at the same time is feeling a little bit down, I think. She's taking advantage of him while he's feeling down about the whole memory loss environment. I feel like this is gonna just divide the characters quite heavily for a period of time. Like when she gets her memories back, things are not gonna be back to normal. Things are gonna be super weird, and they're gonna be like the characters are gonna divide and go in weird directions. And
Well, yeah, if because even Momo could be like, Gigi, what the hell?
Yeah.
Anyway.
That's assuming that Gigi is heading in that direction. He might just be feeling a more looking after her kind of
He literally
environment.
said it was a date.
Yeah, I know, but that's Gigi being Gigi. I don't
A
think
horny teenage boy.
I still don't think that he would venture into that department. I don't think he would. I have a lot of faith in my boy Gigi.
There's a new Bleach light novel coming out.
Come on, give up. Man, it's been like 20 years. Just let it sleep.
It's not written by Tate Kubo.
Yeah, I know. That's
you wanna know what this is called? Don't bleach my fist.
Oh, what?
Why are you laughing, bro?
Oh, wow, that's wow, that hit me way different.
If it honestly, looking at these two things, it looks like a delinquent, like
Yeah.
Yakuza.
That's the angle that they're going for. That's definitely the angle they're going for, but that title, holy shit.
Yeah, I know. It's stylized in all caps as well.
Sometimes international interpretation just hits so well.
Do you wanna tell us what it translates to?
Let me pull out the let me wipe my eyes first. Okay, what do we got?
I think it might just be the names.
Could be. I got a Ishida.
Tater.
Yeah, it's having a lot of trouble translating Kurosaki. Yeah, I think it's just their names.
Yeah, it's having a lot of issues even on my end. I was doing the this one, and this one on the left here translated as potato or something, and then it changed its mind. So, all right, real quick before we jump into the titles.
Yeah, it's just their names.
Shonen Jump Plus will be launching 6 new series in April. Regular works will premiere on April 12th, 17th, 22nd. Indie works will launch on the 13th, 21st, and 25th.
Nice. More stuff.
Now we have a new manga from the guy that did A Gravity Boys. A new one from Gintama, and a new one from Momiji no Kitsetsu. Now, I'm about to dive into these. So, A Gravity Boys, the one that I just said.
Yeah.
And Gintama. All right. We got a whole thread going here, baby. So we got 3 returning authors, very interesting proposals. Having a quick look at their careers. Yeah, so which one's this one? Okay. So this is the guy from A Gravity Boys. Is known author for those familiar with the magazine, but their roots date back to 2007. They were a second Stocking Flame Award finalist with Nuremberg no Karakodari, which prompted his debut on Akamaru Jump 2009 with Supernatural Daida. Oh, that's the agreement. Wow. Naruto on the cover too. That's old.
Bringing back some days.
Nakamura's first steps included assistance on Lock On by Kenta Tsushida while publishing Matarito Walk.
Matarito.
Finally, Kurakuraku, their supernatural work that led to their series debut. Back in 2013. Kurakuraku would be revamped into a 3-volume yokai comedy series published in Jump? Was it? Hang on. Yeah. But it ended up cancelled. It'd take Nakamura 3 more years till they reappeared with Kimpa Trick. Oop. Handball one-shot published in Jump Next.
Man, they should totally do a handball series. That'd be great.
Fast forward to 2018, Nakamura assisted Moonland by Sai Yamagishi and published Gena Division 321. Written as that, not 321 as in a countdown.
Yeah.
Sci-fi comedy gag one-shot. 2 years later, this work would turn into their second attempt at serialization, which is A Gravity Boys, the sci-fi comedy with lasting over a year and concluding with a total of 7 volumes. Since then, nothing has been known about their activities so far, but the 5-year break is now over.
Dude's been working at your local convenience store. That's what he's been up to. Whoa!
I think that might be the next. Yeah. Okay.
Dude,
so this is
chill.
Oh wow, I didn't see that.
Like, that is completely unnecessary.
Unless. Masayoshi Satosho is an old timer, yeah, but whose debuts back to 2014. You can't say that. That's not that long ago. You shut your whole mouth.
2014? That's like 10 years ago, man.
12, actually.
12.
Romance one-shot and Jump Next. Their next work would feature Satosho as a writer only. Takahashi and... Oh, no, that's what it's titled, is Takahashi and... It's like capitalized fully. I don't know. The next work would feature Satosho... Blah, 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 blah. They're an assistant on Black Clover, handling Satosho went back to handling both art and story with a limited run series in Jump Giga, which is this one.
What?
Momiji no Kitetsu. All its 4 chapters were compiled into a volume and turned into their first series in Weekly Shonen Jump back in 2018.
So he's been trying again.
Yeah. This looks like it's shogi related. This professional shogi series would sadly end with only 2 volumes, leading to a big break in activity for the mangaka. You can read it here on Jump Plus, apparently. That's going to be to the. Yep. I mean, yeah, there's nothing really to show you. 4 years later, Satoshi would return with supernatural mystery Ghost Rider in Jump Giga of 2022.
That's a completely different visual style. Interesting.
Then after a comedy short, Ito Mebora Thunderbolt in Weekly Shonen Jump 2023, Satoshi returns to sports with basketball. Man. Tonde hi ni iru natsu to mushi is published in issue 26 of 2024 and became the basis for the second series of this batch. Basketball brings Masayoshi Satoshi's second serialization. I don't want to read it again. Oh, actually, it's much shorter. Natsu no Mushikago, a new sports series in the magazine. Best of luck. Okay, so that's what's coming. New basketball story.
Okay.
And last but not least, the legend himself, Hideaki Sorachi, is back in Weekly Shonen Jump after 24 years since their debut. That was a weird way of saying that, but whatever. Dandelion saw the pages of Weekly Shonen Jump. Oh, okay, I understand now. Back in 2002, Dandelion came out after receiving an honorable mention in the 71st Tenkaichi Manga Award of the magazine.
The one shot, yeah.
Maybe? Next came Shirokuro, comedic exorcism one shot published back in 2003. Does that look familiar?
Just a little.
Right before the beginning of his masterpiece, Gintama debuted in issue 2, 2004, spanning 77 volumes, anime, movies, live action, and anything else you can imagine.
Yeah, they went bananas on this thing. Dandelion looks freaking hilarious, though.
Is that the last volume cover? That's actually a really nice little nod.
This is the very first one to the very last one.
Yeah, I like it. Now, while working on the series, spin-offs and novels that are still currently running and receiving their own adaptations, Sorachi released a few more one-shots. 13 was published in Jump Square issue back in 2008. Bankara-san ga... hang on, let me just bring this over so I don't have to keep switching tabs. It's doing my head in. I've been doing it the whole time and it's stupid. Why did I resize that? There we go.
It looks kind of cool resized.
Oh, okay. Appears. So this was 2008, then this one was 2010. Always mixing hilarious comedy and action, Gintama concluded transferring to Jump Giga in 2019 and later finalizing in its own Gintama official app. 7 years later, the gorilla is back in the magazine, and we're dying to see him share space with Kenta Shinohana again. Hideaki Sorachi tackles his second serialization ever, 2NB Gumi Yusha Destroyers, a fantasy series comedy in which The Demon King is driven out of his castle by the heroes. Welcome back, Sensei.
The new series.
Yeah.
Huh.
Um,
Here I was thinking
so,
he was just gonna roll over and just take all the checks from Gintama.
this is the art for the first one that we were talking about.
Nice.
Then we got the basketball one. Okay. Are we gonna have powers in this, maybe?
So.
And this one, the one from Gintama Man.
Looks interesting. Let's see what it gives us.
Okay, so that's almost all of our news because we have to talk about
The actual titles.
the egg.
Yeah. The egg.
Did you read it through completion?
I read the last chapter.
That's good enough, honestly, for what we're going to talk about.
I think I read a couple of weeks ago, and then I read this chapter that just dropped. And I kind of had a feeling, like from the get-go, I knew this wasn't going to last.
No, absolutely. I feel like the editor is just as much at fault in this.
I don't know. I don't think
if he had all this planned, the editor is just as much at fault.
Yeah, like there was a solid story that was happening here.
Ow.
I feel like I feel like the sister story or the sister component to the story was really like weak compared to everything else that was happening.
If they had have shifted POVs every couple of chapters, like every 5 chapters or so,
and
see
what was happening,
and us know.
Oh my god! If we had a sub story of just her, like with something happening to her, whether she was progressing story wise or something was happening with the actual king of that particular realm, like whether she was breaking down the communication barriers, like I feel like there's so much that could have happened here, right?
Yeah.
And it was just not explored.
It was like it was being saved for later, and later was never going to come because.
Wait, I just want to have a look at that key visual from the first page. How fucking good
this is
that?
like this is halfway through, by the way.
So good. Yeah, it was. Sorry, it was a few pages in, but it was just a gorgeous piece of work. It really was. Yeah, man, it feels like we've really sort of lost something on the bigger scale of fantasy.
Yeah, like that could have been really good.
Yeah, it could have been really dark. It could have been really good, and it could have explored some very interesting complexities of human resilience and determination and rage and just disgusting nature. Like it didn't explore the world of war enough, which is what they were in. Like they were in a constant state of war, so it didn't explore that component to the point where we knew that they were in a constant state of war without the characters verbally telling us every 3 seconds, going, "Hey, we're in a fight, by the way.
This last chapter basically was like, oh, maybe the humans weren't so good after all.
Yeah.
but I guess we'll never know because it got axed.
It would have been so cool if the sister turned against humanity and became one of them.
Well, it
And like the
it looks
king
like
looked like he was trying to help
Jill.
humans.
That yeah, well, that's the thing, right? He usurped the previous king, but he seems like he wanted the same thing that Goma or whatever his name was
What?
wanted as well, like for them to
Yeah.
live unified.
But the only way he thought he could do that is by erasing the previous kingship. It wasn't explored enough. It was clearly had a definition of what they wanted to do. It was shoehorned into
Standard shonen formula.
standard shonen formula, and we've missed out on this great dark fantasy narrative.
Yeah. This twist was, I was like, it kind of gave me chills. I was like, oh shit, this could have
Yeah.
been so good.
Yeah, after
Ugh.
all the fighting and all the rage and all this sort of stuff they carry across, they get to the end and the bad guy's actually kind of a good guy.
Yeah.
It would have thrown things out so much. And then, then there comes a decision. Do you kill the bad guy who's a good guy, but could be a good guy in disguise as a bad guy? There's so many complexities to it and so many layers to it that clearly the editor was scared to take any risks on
Yeah.
making this happen. And it could have been another series like, what was the favorite one of yours? Yeah, the dark fantasy that we enjoy that I've forgotten the name of.
I hope you remember because I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, I will.
The one with all the lives on the boat and the evil monsters. I described like 30 different freaking manga at the same time. Oh, the one that was going to be cancelled, but everybody said it was cool.
What?
Why is it not fucking there this week? What? Did not release this week? Is that what's happening?
What are you talking about?
The one with the baby in the ship, and the fucking god powers and the ghosts and the monsters in the forest, and the prince that got reincarnated and put into a fucking zombie body. What's
How are you giving me so much and I'm drawing such a blank?
It's not in the goddamn list. Why are you not there?
It's recent?
No, it's currently running. Everybody was talking about it and didn't want it to be cancelled.
And I like this.
You know you do. Everything I've described you want to hear.
I'm so lost.
It's all right. I'll remember what it is eventually, and then I'll be like, told you it's just like this one. It's all right. Don't stress. Don't stress. Let's continue talking.
I'm so lost.
I'll find it.
Wait. Centuria?
Yeah, that's the one. Does it all make sense now?
I mean, slowly.
The ship and the baby and the ghosts and the,
Yeah, you really.
and the powers, the demon in the forest.
Ghosts.
What do you, the people, the spirits, they enter the Centuria and give them the powers and
the prince and the zombie body.
yeah. It all makes sense.
Yeah, but like disconnected like that, I was like, I got no fucking clue.
It sounds so wild when you say it like that.
Wait, what the fuck is he talking about?
Like we could have had another Centuria here, where things would have been real dark fantasy. The plot would have been really intriguing and different and wild and weird.
Not cut and dry.
Yeah, exactly right. Not good versus evil, but gray versus gray. In an environment that is not like 100% cut and dry.
Yeah. Sucks real bad, man.
Yep. We'll put this up with the other ones that sucked for being canned because it was clearly
he really doesn't look like a villain.
But who does?
Villains? Like, you know,
how good? Oh my god, how good would the twist have been if the good guy was the bad guy?
Yeah.
He was trying to put the egg back into power, which was going to put the aliens back into power as opposed to helping the humans. Man, that would have been crazy cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're not going to see it.
Never.
Sucks ass.
Yeah. They left it very open.
Yeah, this is the most open ending I've ever seen happen. Like most endings rush to close things off. And I feel like that got axed, but at the same time, the mangaka was like, I'm not finished with this.
Yeah.
You know what? I want to keep going.
I think that's a good segue, actually.
Oh boy. How much did you cry?
This made me cry.
I cried. I cried over this series because I like this hits in a completely different way to other series.
I feel like this hits harder if you're a creator or
if you are a creator. 100%, this hits completely different to people who aren't creating.
I didn't notice the cosplay of
how did you not see that?
I don't know, man. I was reading at work.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, cosplay.
That's cool, actually. I like that. Now, so this is Axed mangaka and doujin creator, and it's about as unhinged as it needs to be. I thought for sure this was going to get real dark, but then I remembered that there was no trigger warning at the start, so...
yeah, there was no trigger warning for this guy. This is as lighthearted as you get, really. It's so freaking cute. And
they're going to get married, right? And have children?
Well,
that's what I need.
This is what we need, but I don't think it's what's going to happen. I think this has got more to do with a professional perspective than anything else. I might be wrong. It'd be cool. I hope it does become more of a romance. Though it doesn't seem to be focusing on that.
Bleed stuff. And the trim size and the bleed and...
That's right. Nice all bleed exists. Keep that
so
the bleed.
The synopsis, a unsuccessful... Well, actually, he seems to be relatively successful, right?
Well, this is the thing, right? It looks like, and in the first half of the first chapter, you're really looking hard into the mangaka himself and his delve into the websites, and you really see a lot of the negative material, and he
Mm.
takes on board that negative material before anything else. And I think it reflects quite heavily into the series. So it's kind of one of those, ah, I'm reading negative materials. Why am I gonna keep going with this? Do I have to keep producing the higher quality I've been producing if nobody's going to read it? It's got this weird sort of spiral component to it in the first half.
One moment. Let me
Yeah.
let me just quickly get spiel what it's
Oh
about.
yeah. Sorry.
Uh, so an unsuccessful mangaka, Robo Sensei, has his shit. Fuck, can't read. Finally has his series axed. Dejected, he opens social media and discovers an account that is absolutely obsessed with his work. When he learns they plan to sell a doujinshi based on his series, fan comic, at a convention, he heads there hoping to meet at least one person who genuinely likes what he draws. But then that hugely popular one shot that trended on social media is now becoming a full serialization, a miscommunication comedy that explores otaku culture and depicts the realities of being a mangaka with a comedic touch. A story where the creator, God, and the otaku believer keep talking past each other. That's interesting. Oh, right, sorry, yes, I misread that. So this was originally a one shot that got hugely popular and is now being put into full serialization.
No surprise. No surprise whatsoever. Um, it's got such cool vibe to it.
Yeah.
And I would be very surprised if this mangaka hasn't been axed with the level of
Um, Unless they're going out via a pen name, I
can't find
can't
any
find any
info.
of their other works.
Things look too refined for just a newbie.
Mm,
You know what I mean? Like the panels,
yeah.
the story progression, everything feels more refined than what you would expect from just a new series. Um, I don't know.
So
Either
the one
way,
shot dates back to 2022. That's what I don't understand.
oh,
Some of these one shots have been like significant, like they've been around for a significant amount of time, like 4 years later, and it's been being turned into a full serialization.
it's so weird. It's almost like an editor scouring the internet and just like, what's popular right now?
So there
And
was I guess they do sets of one shots in Japan. Um, so there's this one here, which is Shonen Jump plus 10 Shunen Kinen manga Yomikiri Shu Sei, which includes 5 different one shots, one of which has gone on to be a serialization as well, which was To Strip the Flesh. You remember that one?
oh, that does sound familiar.
I feel like it was actually
Awesome.
like a transition, like about being trans.
Okay.
Um,
It does. It's like it's hitting something in my head. Yeah, it's that cover. That's what it was. I remember that cover.
I think that's the main character. The same person here.
Huh. Interesting.
I haven't got around to reading it. I want to, but I keep forgetting about it.
Looks interesting.
But yeah, so that's like that was in the same book. They collected 5 different manga, one shots, and that's the one there.
Nice.
Anyway, back to the actual thing. Go nuts.
Well, before we delve too far into it, can you explain to us what a dojin is?
Well, okay, so I already did. It's a fan comic.
It's a fanfic.
No.
It is.
Yeah, it's fanfic.
Yeah,
It's a fan.
yeah. Sorry, I was trying to like translate it a little bit more.
Yeah, okay. It's also it has it's the umbrella term, and then there are subcategories of dojins.
But most of those dojins extend into which area of expertise?
So doujinshi specifically is just self-published works.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily have to be fan fiction, but most of them are. Primarily manga, magazines, or novels created by fans or amateurs, often exploring derivative, parody, or niche stories based on existing anime, games, or manga. Often sold at conventions like Comiket. They can range from original stories to fanfic, including explicit materials. Yeah, porn.
Yeah, okay. So that's a large portion of it. Like when most people think dojin, they think porn, like 18 plus.
Yeah,
They think
well,
interpretations of characters that are in relationships that you wouldn't expect.
OTPs. Yeah,
Yeah,
the fandom's one true pairing, as it were.
yeah.
So,
The
and
fanship.
this is what this one specifically dives into. A yaoi fanfic of his characters, which he takes surprisingly well, which I was really happy about.
I love his adaptation to that, and he's just like, oh, I love the character progression here, or the detail, because he's looking at it not just as a fanfic, he's looking at it as a fan's interpretation of his work.
Yeah,
which is what I find absolutely fascinating about this breakdown of a mangaka or a comic creator interacting with a fan, which is what this whole series is about, by the way. It's about creators interacting with fans and the influence.
even vice versa, really, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
so he gets told by his editor not to reveal that he is her god, essentially. Basically, the words that he uses for her sake, don't reveal that you are the creator.
Yeah, because it actually, guaranteed it would end up in a very bizarre circumstance.
Misery.
Who knows? I have an inkling that she knows that he's involved with it somewhere.
I think that's going to be the big thing, right? Because like at the end of it, they were like, "Oh, he definitely draws and must be making his own," but I can't find him anywhere.
They could also be incredibly clueless and just
Well, I mean, come on. do you really think like you meet someone at a convention and it turns out to be the actual creator?
Yeah,
There's no way that that would actually happen. So like
surely
you
not, right?
you wouldn't think that, oh, I guess that ultra nerd that I chatted at a cafe twice is the creator of the series that I absolutely adore. There's just I don't think that thought would pass through their thick skulls.
No, especially with this character. She's like, she's got tunnel vision when it comes to this material. Like everything else just disappears, and she just focuses in that weird hyper focused kind of way. And it's like she's talking about trains. Suddenly, she's talking about the series.
Yeah.
And I honestly love his reaction to all of this. He's just like, I didn't see it that way. And how many times have we talked about series, about what we think the creators are trying to convey, or the angle
Chainsaw
that they're
Man.
going for, the pretext, or all these different types of things. And when I read this, I'm like, oh my god, I'm her. I'm like, I am
Yeah,
her, like through and
but we're
through.
also him, but not professional. So
Well, more often I'm her than I am him.
yeah,
Like I've been him before, except people know that I'm the author of the material. But I more often I've been in a scenario where I'm her, where I'm gushing over a particular topic or comic or story of some kind that's really gotten me fired up. And this girl is completely obsessed with this series more than the original author. Like that little note, that little component about the South Africa location,
yeah.
I'm
That
like,
last page was
yeah, it like blew me away when he goes back through his original notes that he made like years and years and years before, that he hasn't shown anybody, and that connection happens. I'm like,
and she was
oh
right.
yeah, it's so good. So good. Like she understands what he's writing more than he understands it.
I think it's also a little bit kind of getting like lost in the sauce. Like he's been so business focused on it
Yeah.
and
Well, he
and
does say that. He's
working.
like, numbers, numbers, numbers. You're always chasing that higher number, that return, that uh the fiscal year kind of junk that keeps happening.
Which I mean, they have to, otherwise they get axed. Which I mean, he ended up getting axed anyway. But yeah, like the magazine and editors are always up their ass about having to increase the numbers, make number go up.
Which kind of like it confuses me how they do things.
I do also really love her little icon being used a lot.
Yeah, as her representation,
Yeah.
uh, being the
Um,
sun. As bright as the sun.
yeah. There, so when he
This
the
panel
whole
hit.
reason he goes there is because he can't get himself to write that last chapter because he's lost his zest for it. He's been cancelled. He's like, what's the fucking point? There's like one or two people, and he actually goes and meets that one person, and it relights that candle, and he basically almost
Uh,
to a degree writes the ending for her, but also for himself because it
yeah.
reminds him how much he really.
I like to think that he wrote it for himself, because gave him that vigor to continue the story.
She reminded him.
Yeah.
That
And then that then reflected back onto her, then reigniting her complete passion for the story as well, even more than it did before.
where was it?
That that page on the right just reminds me of the artwork from Sander, or
a bit, yeah.
yeah, I don't
This
know what it is.
this is where I cried the first time. Um, this kind of hit a little too close to home. Um, and after trying and struggling to get some sort of traction for, I mean, what was really probably like 5 to 6 years, with the reboot in the middle, um, it, you do get really dejected, and you you forget how much you love the story and how much you love your characters, because it
You look at the
becomes,
numbers.
yeah, even though my numbers were significantly smaller. Well, I mean, also the financial burden of it, right?
It's not easy. It isn't. It's not easy when you're a solo, when you're independent, and she's got more energy than anybody else that I could imagine that's
I want
in
to
that
know what the hell she
team.
does.
Yeah. She's
That's
on
never
cocaine.
mentioned. Just that
Yeah,
she
I heard.
used like 2 years worth of savings to get to South Africa just to do a pilgrimage for what to everybody else was completely non-related to the series. It was her own headcanon. That's what she even says later on in the chapter. And
Yeah,
then at the very end you get the reveal that nah, she was right.
yeah, she was
It
dead
was
on.
notes that he made. Oh, so good. But yeah, I started to well up, and I'm like, in like a little bit of a quiet period, just on my phone reading, and then I'm like, oh, okay.
It definitely hits different. Really, the whole. It's only 2 chapters. Like, there's more to come.
I mean,
But these 2 chapters really hit on a whole different level
it's weird
for
kind of calling it two
creative
chapters
growth.
because it is like an 80-page one shot. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
normal.
yeah. I know, but they claim it as 2 chapters. And when
I
you
did
really
like,
read it, like the break in the middle is just like
yeah.
non-existent.
It was a good little break for tension, I guess, as well,
Mm.
because they were leading for that
How end
finality to her
yeah.
story after the series ended, and then being like, "Oh shit, am I responsible for this girl's death because my manga sucked?"
So good. I like his editor too. His editor's so funny.
Yeah. The editor actually seems like a really good dude, and I'm liking
Mm.
the. I like the depiction of all the characters so far because they feel like real people and not over dramatized,
Not too
which is
much.
weird.
Like there's some silly expressions and silly scenarios, but
After
all in
this,
all, yeah.
I've met people like this. I am people like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty on point.
Yeah, look, you enjoy something so much to the point of absolute craziness. And I love that he keeps getting thrown into these scenarios where he's clearly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's not a
That's the other
shut in.
part of
This
it.
is the thing, is like this guy's not a shut in. He's just been working so hard for so long. He hasn't interacted with people. So it's
But
not
it does state that he never had social skills either. So
no, but he didn't have the opportunity for it as well.
it's kind of like a choice as well.
Yeah,
This is the vibe I'm
maybe.
getting.
I don't know. I feel like he seems like a person who would be happier interacting with people, but just has never had the chance to interact with his people. You know what
Yes.
it's like to
Yes.
interact with people, and then you interact with your people, and it's a
Yep.
completely different experience. So
Which
that's what's
this
happening
year,
here. Yeah,
when he was like fully interacting with her as a creator to creator,
mm,
and she was not prepared for that. Because he's like, yeah, like, wow, what you did here with these characters was really interesting and it was different, and she's getting
she's like
super
uh,
embarrassed.
bright red because she's basically made low-key porn.
Yeah.
Yeah, uh, about the two male characters. Boy love media. And I love the way he reads it in such a nonchalant way and
I like that he isn't
doesn't
holding
care.
them. Uh, he's not. He's not
He doesn't see
protective
them as
of
fan
this.
work. He doesn't see them as fan work. He sees them as an extension of what he's already done.
Yeah,
Um,
he's not overprotective of his characters, which is a nice little touch as well.
mm, it can't be. They're all pretend. Everything is pretend. Let's
Well,
stop
I mean,
making things a product.
as soon as you release it to other people, especially in a professional setting, they're not just yours anymore.
No, that's right.
Like, I
They
mean, they
become
are
everyone.
technically, but
Yeah, but people start reading into things on a different level to what you originally wrote. You know what I mean? People
yeah.
see things that you don't
Oh,
see, and they interpret things you don't interpret.
this was so cringe cute. I
Oh,
loved it so
yes.
much.
My God, when that happened, I'm just like, oh my God. I can't believe they just did that. And it's
Yeah.
just such a, yeah. And the two girls in the background are just like, what the fuck's going on?
They're like climb on top of each other now. I feel like they're gonna start trying to ship them.
Well,
That's the
they
I'm
already
getting.
have. They already have. They're just like, this is the first time she's interacted with anyone.
Yeah, and had
Is the feeling
the
I'm getting.
pure reciprocating like to the same level.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's it's a lot of cuteness and fun and very emotional for a creative level.
Mm, mm, mm. Thoroughly enjoyed myself.
I hope it's short.
Really,
I don't know
really
why.
gonna keep an eye on this.
Yeah. I hope we get like 60 chapters and then they're like done.
Yeah, and they're married with kids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. Like that needs.
Oh, they could make their own manga together. That'd be so cute.
Well, I thought the whole thing of this was them then creating a mangaka persona together. You know how sometimes the two people work together as one
So
and go
actually,
under the one
I
name.
wonder. So who technically would own the rights? Would he technically, if a series gets cancelled, can the mangaka, if by like their own volition, decided to continue the story without the publication's backing? I wonder what the legalities there are and what.
Um, no, you would sign a contract to say that the material that pertains
Yeah,
inside the story is owned by the publisher. You know how these publishers work. Uh, they
yeah.
own all the material.
Even if they want to don't want to publish it anymore, but like,
Mm.
could you do like a spiritual successor that's a continuation of the story?
You could technically do a spin-off, or yes, you
Hmm.
could do a spiritual successor. You could make a new series that's in the same universe.
So it's a weird gray area, right?
Just as long as you don't use the same characters, everything is fine.
Yeah. I don't know. Be interesting to see where they take this.
Now you see if they simply mentioned or referenced the other characters, there's nothing they could technically do because they're just names.
Yeah.
So
But they're also clearly invested in the characters as well. So
I feel like over in Japan things are a little bit looser in this regard. The fact that the fact that doujin exist is proof that they don't stress too much in the indie market.
Well, yes, but that's also kind of the same over here to a degree. Well, and I say over here, but in America, because they use those places as talent pools to a degree.
That's exactly right. Yeah, they do. Doujin events like Comiket are used as talent pools for editors, which is why his editor was at the convention initially, is because he's scouting for new talent.
Now I don't know if we're going to have enough time to talk about this one. Did you read this?
No.
Moshne Project.
How'd it go? Did you read it?
I am very much keeping my eye on this.
Okay, then I have to read it.
So this is, hang on. Hang on, let me just do this. That'd be the smarter option, Bradley. So Moshne Project focuses on this dude here, the not the pink-haired one, this one here.
Yeah.
His name's Miyabi. He has inherited a manufacturing factory from his grandfather that built it up in one generation.
Ooh.
Towards the end of his life, it was starting to get into the red. He made a promise to his dying grandfather that he was going to basically give the company new life. He's doing his best. The guy here that's wearing the bandana, a bit of a prick. Basically, he's very protective of the company that he's obviously worked at his whole life, and feels like the grandson is really not pulling his weight properly, but doesn't understand how to run a factory either. So he's very much the dude on the floor that's doing all the work and whatnot, but doesn't realize that the company has been going under for a while now, and he's kind of So he thinks he knows everything.
He just knows the work. He doesn't know the business.
So he's like, "Oh, we don't need to get online, blah blah blah." It's like you kind of do actually.
Shut up! Just get back to work and make some more screws. Whatever you're doing.
So it quite literally starts out with the main character screaming "Yoon!" into the abyss, which apparently is to summon aliens. He's trying to summon them to destroy Earth because the business ain't doing great, and also
it's a little extreme.
And also, he may or may not have forgotten about a quote that he made to their main supplier, and is basically spiraling out of control, thinking that if he doesn't get 6,000 screws by tomorrow, then he will be screwed. There's a lot of screw puns.
Why not? Why not?
And so yeah, as he's kind of crashing out, uh, he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Aliens, please destroy my planet. Um,
So aliens turn
and
up.
then yeah, one shows up, and both him and the kid freak that's like overlooking him and being like, "What an idiot! Aliens don't exist." One comes and yeah, scares the dick out of him. Now, the alien itself is very much like he's non-threatening. He's an absolute goofball. Like look at this little douche. Uh, he has a special ability um, that allows him to copy anything
How
down
convenient.
to the yeah, right. Now, just here, the main character is like running away. He's going to try and call the police or something. Drops his phone, it breaks, and he creates a duplicate phone down to the data that's on the phone. Like it is an identical, like cloned copy of the device. Um, Now, not only that, but uh, he can also create a clone of himself. Are you starting to
Okay.
see what? Are you starting to see what's going to happen here?
So he can make a duplicate of himself to make a duplicate of the screw. To make a duplicate of himself to make a duplicate of the screw. Why is he only thinking about screws?
So,
It's making me feel like multiplicity all over again.
flash forward to chapter 2.
M for Macca's? When
Oh no, there's a whole mess of them now. And they're hang on, where is it?
oh shit.
Basically full exploitation. That was the M line on the factory
Oh,
workload. Yeah, it's got a real uneasy, dark undertone to it. That is got a lot to say. Um,
about exploitation and factory work and
Criticizing exploitation of a vulnerable group.
supply and
So
demand.
Japan's insane work culture, slavery, sweatshops, disenfranchised migrants. Um, like it's coming over. So his whole purpose for coming to Earth is that on their planet, everything above the surface has died out. There's no more mountains, rivers, creatures, anything. They all live underground. They can create things so they can continue living there, but he wants more for him and his people. Comes to Earth so he can see mountains and rivers for the first time and go back home and recreate all these. Um, and yeah, it quickly turns into, hey, why don't you and your people migrate to Earth instead? Because even though you've seen a mountain now and a river, you still somehow can't recreate that for some reason.
Mhm.
Um, and then that quickly devolves into, well, we need to find a reason for, I'll be the ambassador for you, and we need to find a reason for humans to accept you and your people as immigrants, essentially. And yeah, it ends up being this, but there's like a bit of a time disparity between chapter 1 and chapter 2. Um, uh,
So do we lose any integrity as we keep copying?
Well, so damn. So this is them making the like, oh, I'm gonna help. We're gonna help each other, sort of thing. And then they go to shake hands, and then he almost gets teleported to the factory, which has obviously been set up for a while already. And I'm wondering if it's not necessarily clones, whether or not it's more pulling versions of him from different parts of the timeline to coalesce at one point. I don't know. It's a bit messy at this stage. It has there's 2 chapters. It hasn't gone into it fully.
Yeah.
So then let me jump back into chapter 2. So they're all being insanely overworked and everything. Sometimes they'll create or won't be able to create, rather, and those ones will be deemed as defective, and they go into basically an R&R room. But then you have the ultra defectives. Our main dude that's been transported over here walks into a wall, gets a bump on his noggin, and then they explain the whole defective ones. And then he's like, all right, well, that sounds sucky. And then he makes a fruit and hands it off to some of the others, and they have a bit of a snack, and it tastes terrible. And so then he gets deemed as majorly defective, ultra defective, and gets basically thrown into this chamber where they're getting deleted by another version of him. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack in this series so far.
Yeah. That's a pretty weird sort of scenario that's happening.
So like it swings from really happy goofy to really dark, serious deconstruction of humans' practices with manufacturing and exploitation and whatnot. So yeah,
Seems
definitely
rough.
one to keep an eye on. Yeah. I did also get around to reading the Oracle. What's it called? The Oracles of Kami. That was really cool. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Like this, I feel like the first 2 chapters really should have come out. The Oracle of Kami first 2 chapters is a nice, really tightly wound, contained little first introductory chapter.
Indeed. Yeah. From what you've explained about this one, it sounds like it was one story split into 2.
Yeah, but so it's like 130 pages between the 2 chapters, roughly.
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand why they split it up.
Yeah. Big old chunk of reading. Best-selling manga t-shirts in Japan, which has a surprisingly large amount of
Yeah.
baseball material.
Weirdly enough, a lot of Kagurabachi EX chapters.
Yeah.
That boggled my mind. I'm really happy that this has been up there so much.
Yeah.
Because they've been doing this since December. So this is the February rankings specifically. So we had the Kagurabachi EX chapter, which was solely about the B character's brother that was unhinged.
It's is it because his face looks like it's covered in something?
Maybe. And yeah, Oblivion Battery.
Whatever that is. It's a baseball series.
Yeah. Okay. Girl Meets Rock,
Yeah.
which I'm really disappointed that the Hero Organization one that I sent through
Yeah.
is in here because that's basically the same bit. But yeah, the Kagurabachi EX chapter again. Like,
How many EX chapters are there?
it's the same goddamn chapter.
Ah,
It's
okay.
just different pages. I don't understand. Like this one, yeah, sure, but this one, really?
Whereas all the cool mad chapters where he's all about his bicep.
Yeah. Strikeout pitch. One Piece, the thing, Loki. Uh,
More
the
EX.
same EX chapter again.
It's just the cool thing at the moment, man. It's just what's to be expected.
One Piece cover. That one's an old one. Well, not super old, but a few months back.
People are into it.
Uh, and this is the
Kagurabachi.
lead into the new arc for Kagurabachi.
What'd you
And
do?
weirdly enough, I'm really surprised that like this one got the t-shirt, but that like really fancy one from Modulo that I showed you of the alien fighting the Shikigami, that didn't
Yeah.
appear on here at all.
Yeah, people just order whatever the fuck they want, I guess.
I mean, I understand this one. It sounds pretty cool.
That does look pretty cool.
A lot of baseball. They
Yeah.
really like their baseball.
Why wouldn't you do a shirt that says buy my shirts? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
That's the same one again. My Hero,
Nice.
the beginning.
The beginning in.
Dr. Stone,
Right.
Chainsaw Man, specifically Reze, Kagurabachi, more Chainsaw Man, again, Reze.
See, this is the thing. It's a lot of the culture is all just like in the past. What's happened in the past 2 years?
I
What's
mean,
happened in
yeah,
the past 2 years?
this is chapter 64, but
Yeah,
it is
okay.
a
That's
banger
a
of
few
a
years
page.
back. It is. It looks really cool and it's bizarre.
It was number one for December, number 8 in January, and went back up. Yeah, number 3 again for January, Feb.
Okay, whatever. More Chainsaw Man there.
Reze again, Kagurabachi, Chainsaw Man in his full armor, Reze in her full armor. That's a really good one. I really like that one. Handsome Must Die. Bonosaurus chapter.
It's so random. That is such a random image.
And 2.5D Seduction.
I'm surprised that hasn't hit some more.
Yeah. I like that they did this.
It's kind of fun. Now I know what not to buy because I don't
mean-
like being like everyone else.
That still would make a fucking awesome t-shirt.
Yeah, okay, that's cool, but everyone else is
I
wearing
wouldn't-
it.
I wouldn't do it on the white. I'd obviously do it on the black.
What?
The t-shirts, because the t-shirts come in different colors.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if they print white. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah. Didn't think about that, did you?
I can't even check on here because
It would be cool
it's
on black.
chapter 64. I'm pretty sure that they do. Dude, manga's mostly white. What are you talking about?
Shh. Yeah, which means it looks great on a white shirt.
Or really good on a black shirt.
If they print white, yeah. Come on. Just pick a shirt.
That chapter is called Wolf. That's not the chapter that's from. That's a never mind, I can't read. Nah, chapter's called Welcome to Hell. That makes more sense.
It does. They do come in black. So yes, you can
Ooh,
get it.
okay, but never mind. That shirt definitely needs to be in white.
Oh,
Mainly because of this reason. Logan, send picture, send.
oh, God. Okay. Oh, I see. Yes,
Yeah.
I get it. I understand. What the hell is that?
Well, that's how the panel's set up.
Yeah, it's gross. They shouldn't do it. Fix that now.
But they don't because they don't touch anything.
Whatever.
Just like,
you know what? I'll take the black shirt because I'm different. Take that. I want that weird white box down the side just to prove that I'm better than everyone else.
Nonconformist.
That's right.
Oh, my. There you go. Yeah, because the panel itself has that.
Yeah.
Niggity ding dong.
Whatever. Bit silly.
Fix
your shit, Fujimoto.
No, we're not going to talk about it this week because we've already blown out the fucking.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit silly.
But at least this one was fun. But please read this. We're going to talk about it next week. It's fucking incredible.
It's pretty cool stuff. Read it. Read all the one shots, actually. I don't care. Do them all.
It's called By Heart, Variant Entity Driven Appetite. Beings, also known as Veda. Supervisor Sasaki, in charge of surveilling Veda collaborators, is one day tasked with watching over the Veda Ellie, an appointment requested by Ellie herself. Without knowing why, Sasaki finds himself working alongside her. And it is so good. It's a very quick 80-page read.
I kind of wanted her to be a dude.
I mean, it's neither.
Yeah, I know, but it's just like in the first few pages, I'm like, I was expecting her to be a dude.
It was this bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, why the titties?
Well, now I'm disappointed.
This is really cool.
Yeah. It's got some really interesting concepts. And some very fascinating story details. So definitely worth the read.
Yes. We shall
Right.
talk about it next week.
Next week.
What did I do with it? God damn it. How am I this incompetent? I've been doing this for 130 episodes.
132.
Whoops.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. Come on. Now we must remind you to click the things that we keep down there. I think, like the bells and the follows and
And the likes.
the links and the likes
And the comments.
Share with the friends. That's another one. Yeah.
And even your enemies. Share it with your enemies. I don't care.
Yes, definitely. Definitely send it directly to your enemies to laugh at them.
We would much appreciate message forums and put it up their rectum directly. Give them a colonoscopy specifically with things.
Multiple
I need you to
fingers.
do it.